your help. And she's like, you gotta be kidding me. So he went, had a good time, and all of his friends said, are you nuts?
Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God.
If you know it, Shiru.
Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All all the earth a new song unto God. It's the one song that is not in your service. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir kadash. Shabbat Shalom. My name is Mahira Rogers. Thank you for joining us for this very special Shabbat Shira.
And Shabbat Shalom. My name is Renee Puri. Many of you know me. I introduced myself several times. Many congregations will highlight this evening of Shabbat with songs and melodies that celebrate that moment we stood on the shores of the Reed Sea, which is also called the Red Sea. But before we tell the story, let's light the Shabbat candles. Any volunteers?
Yes, there we go. Would you like me to lead the melody for you, or do you want to do it from there? Let's do it. Never know if we're using matches or a lighter. What might be appropriate?
Well, we have matches.
We have matches. Let me know when you're ready. Give me a nod. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lichad l'ner shel Shabbat. Very nice. Very nice. And in your program, it is there, one of my favorite Shalom Aleichems. We're going to do the Debbie Friedman version. This entire service is not necessarily include a Devar Torah. The service is the Devar Torah as we do it through song. We welcome in the ministering angels. We ask for blessings of peace. Then we wish them a peaceful departure at the end of Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Elyon, Malachei Elyon, Bimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bochem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Bimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hayom, Malachei Hayom, Bimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bachuni Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Bimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hayom, Malachei Hayom, Bimelech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Please rise for our call to worship. For those who are able.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
And while we're standing,
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
and while Renee leads us in the Via Hafta, you may be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושינתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך. וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
It is tradition on this Shabbat to read from Exodus 15. Musically, liturgically, as we recite the words for Shirat Hayam, the Song of the Sea.
And I shall go ahead and
As
we're
we
gonna start.
complete the reading of Exodus 14 and move into Exodus 15, we read about a cloud that gave the Israelites a pillar of light at night, along with a pillar of darkness that hindered the Egyptians' movement. Would you like to read that?
And the angel of God, who was going in front of the camp of Israel, moved and went behind them, and the column of cloud went from in front of them and stood behind them. This cloud gave much light because it was nighttime, it was dark. So there was a lot of light for the Israelites who were still moving. They weren't standing still, they were still moving along, following Moses. And to the Egyptians, the darkness and the darkness prevented them from going forward, so they were held back. Okay? So, from the early morning hours, the night was divided into 3 watches. The passage across the Red Sea was not done in daylight, but in the darkness of the early morning hours. Waiting in the water
Who is that wandering, dressed in white, waiting in the water? It must be Moses and the Israelites, and God's gonna part the water. Who is that yonder, coming close behind, singing, wait in the water? Must be the Pharaoh, he changed his mind, so God's gonna part the water. Come on now. Mi kamocha, va'li madonai, mi kamocha nedaba kodesh, nora tehilo sefelen. Who is that walking through the waves, wade in the water? Must be the Nachshon going for so brave, so God's gonna part that water now. Mi chamocha, va'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedaba kodesh, nora tehilo sefelen. Who is that yonder, staff in hand, hear me, wading in the water? Moses is leading to the promised land, and God's gonna part that water, yeah. Mi chamocha, va'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedaba kodesh, nora tehilo no sefelen, malachutecha ra'hu v'necha, bukei hayam lifnei Moshe, zelianu ve'amru. Whisper it with me. Mi chamocha, va'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedaba kodesh, nora tehilo sefelen.
Now, as they were walking through, we know that Pharaoh saw that the walls are still there. So the waters are protecting the Israelites as they're going through, walking through the sea. So Pharaoh says, hey, all his captains, all his chariot people, they all decide that they're going to go and run and follow the Israelites. And as they do that, the Israelites on the other side, they're coming through, they see that Pharaoh is coming, and of course this scares the life out of them, okay? So they move even faster, all right? So trying to get across. And God, when he's seeing this, the words that we were singing, or we will be singing, let me put it this way, the words we will be singing about this particular portion is that God messes up the chariots. He gets the wheels stuck. So they're trying to go. If you've ever seen a movie about this, you know that the carriages start flipping over and people and everything, and the water just runs in on top of them. And the only one that's saved? Who's the only one that's saved from all of that? Who is saved? to witness what has happened?
Israelites.
Well, the Israelites
As a
did see
witness.
that part, but I'm talking about on the other side of
Oh,
the
the Pharaoh?
Pharaoh. Pharaoh is the one, and that's because God wanted him to see what God can do.
In Exodus 14:26.
Right.
The
And that-
Lord said unto Moses, stretch out your hand over the sea, that the waters may come back upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, upon their horses. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the seas, and the sea returned to its strength when morning occurred.
Yes. Okay, so now what we're going to do is Moses starts singing because the Israelites have gone across, and Miriam starts singing, and so they're all singing. And really, this song that we're going to do now, it's actually in the Torah, and it's written in layers. And I think if you've ever looked at the Torah, some of us have, you'll see this is the part where you have lines like this. And the idea is, it's like bricks being laid on top of another brick.
When you look at the Hebrew, the actual scroll, and you see where it's written, that's very interesting.
Yes, that's exactly the way it looks. All right, so anybody who's had the opportunity to see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And it looks like a poem. It's a song, that's prayer. So,
He's going to read the English.
yes, okay. So basically, what I'm reading here is, whoops,
Would you like me to read the English?
so here basically the words, I will sing to God for his great victory. Horse and rider he threw in the sea. My strength and song to God, and this is my deliverance. This is my God, I will enshrine him. My father's God, I will exalt him. And it goes on to say, by this incident or action, the Israelites believe in God. The Israelites now believe that God can lead them and that God will be there for them to help them. And they also believe in Moses.
Do you want to do the wave? Can we all do the
Oh,
wave together?
yeah.
Here we are. Whoosh. Do it all together. Put your arms out.
Right. If you've ever
Whoosh.
seen,
And
if
the
you've ever
waters
seen the
come back
movie, it's
over
very
that.
interesting. Because everybody, the horses, the people, they show you them underwater, which we wouldn't be able to see. And of course, they all drown. So when Pharaoh goes back, his army is gone. Yes?
So when we research this, there are many different melodies aside from just chanting it, which a lot of more traditional service will chant that Shirat Hayom in tomorrow's service. But we mixed it up and created our own. And if you have, there's 2 lyric sheets that were given to you with your service. This has the Shirat Hayom. If you want to try to follow at least when we get to that chorus part, let's see how we start with this. Ashira Adonai, ki gaho, 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 zivi, zimratya, vayeli, leshua. Start on the OZ with me, and think sea shanty. Ozi vizimratya v'hayeli leyeshua zeheli v'yanvehu Elohei avivi remember men who tried again. Ozi vizimratya v'hayeli leyeshua zeheli v'yanvehu Elohei avivi remember men who Azayishir Moshe uvene Yisrael et hashir hazat lashem vayomru lehemai. Here we go. Ozi v'zimraya v'hayeli leyeshua zeli v'yanvehu Elohei avivi aromamemenhu ashira lashem ki go agam sus ve'erohevo rama ba'ayom. Last time. Ozi v'zimraya
v'hayen li le'yishua. Zeli v'yan vehu Elohei avi v'yaramememenu Elohei avi v'yaramememenu.
Every time I heard this, everybody likes to sing it fast, which makes it even hard to learn.
We slowed it down. We slowed it down so we could get through it,
Okay.
yeah.
And just to let you know, what she does, the Ashira, Lahash Shem, Kigo Ogoa, Sus, horses, Ve'oruch, carriages, okay? Vo, Raman, and the sea.
Splash.
That's what. Okay, splash. Okay? Yes.
All right. Would we like to turn to our prayer for peace, little Shalom Rav,
Okay.
this evening? We believe in tomorrow. Would you like to read with me? We believe that we have the power to make tomorrow different from today. It's at the top of page 5. We believe that poverty need not be permanent and that people need not learn war forever.
We believe in people despite all that we know about them.
We believe there can still be a time of peace and a time of justice, a time of fellowship and a time of tranquility for all who live on earth.
We believe that we can have a share in bringing that day closer by the way in which we live in the week to come.
Even though the world may laugh at our dreams, it does not matter. We
still believe. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et amcha Yisrael. Bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם, תשים לעולם.
This time, we ask for names for healing. We would normally read the prayer for the hostages, and at this time, I'd like to say Misha Bera for the families of all of the hostages because they are now all finally home. Yes. Are there other names that we would like to add to that for our Misha Bera?
Say again?
Hope Schwartz.
Hope Schwartz. Arlene Graham, Melissa Guadalupe,
Alan Gruenberg. Lynn Rogers.
oh yes, that's right. Abraham, Yitzhak, ve'Yaakov. Mi sheberach imotenu, Sarah
hear our prayer and bless us as well. Bless us with the power of your healing. Bless us with the power of your hope. May our hearts be filled with understanding and strengthened by the power of your love. Nishaberach avotenu, Abraham, Yitzhak, veYaakov. Nishaberach imotenu, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, veRachel. May the one who bless our mothers, may the one who bless our fathers, hear our prayer, 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 and bless us as well.
And as we've centered and gotten in that good place, we continue with a little silent prayer. Leaving all of the stress of the world of the week behind us. Like those waters closing up, drowning them out behind us.
Yehi yule ratzon, imrefi, vehegyo levi, lefanecha, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, vehego hali, yehi yule ratzon, Imrefi, vehegyo levi, lefanecha, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, Adonai tzuri, vehego ali.
Very nice. We turn to our Leinu prayer, and Renee will lead us in that. And for those who are able to, please rise.
It's up to you.
We remember these, our beloved, not to be sad, but to remember. Our sorrow that accompanies their death does not diminish the joyful gift that was their lives. We remember their kindness, their nobility, and their goodness. They taught us to live and to love, inspiring us through the grace of their best selves. They have showered us with love and light As we remember them in our Kaddish, we bring their light back to raise our heavy hearts, and these names we remember.
Abe Jacobson, Carl Plotkin, Linda Troy, Michael Armands, Michael Novak, Muriel Brown, Arthur Lotney, I hope I'm saying that correctly, Almer Hotchman, Leonard Rich, Beatrice Westerman, Georgiana Watkins Levy, Stanley Fink, Julius Simpson, Morris Reich, Willie Shoreless Singer. Okay. And recently, we also lost Steve Hertz and Ahu's aunt, Sarah Ojman, or Ojman. Okay. Are there any names that you would like to add? And those people who are at home, you can say the names of your loved ones. I'll give you just about 30 seconds. All right. Yitkadal v'yikadash shmei rabba v'yaman devra kirute v'yamlik malkute b'chayachein u'v'yomachein uv'kayo dekol beit Yisrael ba'agalav v'zman korim. Amen. Yehe shmei rabba m'barak le'olam u'almei amaya. Yitbarak v'yitabak v'yiparar v'yibraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadal, v'yitale, v'yitalol, shemei kudusha brehu. Le'inam ninkol b'karta v'shirata. Tush b'kata v'nekemata, damiran b'yama v'imru, amen. Yehe shlama bara mamim shumayim, v'kayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mamav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the God who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on all Israel, on all the world, and let us say, amen. And you may be seated. And I apologize. I did just what my students did.
I was just going to follow you.
I know,
I'll follow
Yes.
you right down that path.
since you're still standing.
So, is it time for Kiddush and Hamotzi? Unless you need to stretch your legs. That's right.
Before?
I gotta do this one.
Yes.
All right?
Okay.
It looks like it's you. You get the whole challah. No one's stepping up, right?
No carbs in it.
What'd you say?
There's no carbs in it.
I'll help you.
I wouldn't drink it anyway.
I'm gonna make you
Not
drink
for the
that.
show.
It's been such a you-know-what.
It's a good vintage.
Vanna Shadows.
Screw top.
That's the thing, that's the Vanna Shadows. There are very good vintages of that.
And so I'm the one that's going, oh, you're gonna drink it?
I'm gonna have.
Oh, you're gonna have him drink it?
Yes.
Very good, thank you.
Oh, he did the short one. Anybody want to do the long one?
Keep going, Ed, let's go.
No.
Share any shot of mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, Shabbat kodsho, v'avahu ratzon yigelanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reshit, yom tehillah, la'mikrahe kodesh, zecher litzad mitzrayim, kiwanu barachata, ve'atanu kidashta, michohamim, v'shabbat kodshecha
Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
L'chaim.
You gonna do the hamotzi while you're there? I figured I'd save you a few steps.
Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Exactly. Do we have any announcements before we do the last song? I know our fearless leader do you have announcements? Annette? No.
No.
Our president just went behind the curtain, so I don't know if, ignore the wonderful Oz behind the curtain. All right, so I know, what's that? Well, but it's sold out, so all of you who are attending tomorrow night, have a ball. Thank you for supporting the temple these 40 years, and Rabbi Chesson these 40 years, and we got at least another 40 years to go, right?
Yes.
May we live as long as Moses 120, I say, right? All right, so what I would like you to do, there's another sheet. There's another sheet. If you didn't get one, Marty, because you came in a little bit later, there's some right up here in the front pew. If you want to join in with us, because we know that she led the women in song. We know who she was, right?
Yeah.
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing her song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. And Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one which sang our history. With every strand and every thread she crafted her delight. A woman touched with spirit, she dances through the night. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing her song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. When Miriam stood upon the shore and gazed across the sea, the wonder of this miracle she soon came to believe. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and we would pass to freedom and march to the promised land. As the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice and sang, she sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're going to dance tonight.
Like you mean it. You ready?
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long.
Do it again.
And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one who we've exalted. Miriam and the women danced and danced the whole night long.
Shabbat shalom, y'all. That's a wrap. And I believe we do have some nibbles. A few people brought a few items, so we can hang out and have a little cheese and crackers or so together. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Perry.
Thank you, Miss Mahira.
If you like what you heard, come see a Shabbat choir service. Come see a choir service if you like what you heard. That's the tip of the iceberg.
This is true.